Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and EU4, the Cossacks, playing as Russia, formerly Muscovy. So we found out, after we ate up the rest of the Livonian Order, that Riga cannot, in fact, give us Western arms trade, and I did some looking up on that, and yep, little did I know, I should have known this, but I didn't know, one of the requirements for the Western arms trade is that they cannot be a subject nation. So if Riga were my ally, then yeah, I could get Western arms trade, but a vassal? Nope. Should have known that. I have no doubt that in the comments section of some previous videos somebody will be pointing that out. Unfortunately, since I batch record, that means I didn't know in time. But oh well, I guess you live and you learn. That's something I should have known. Really, that's just my own dumb mistake. Looks like some things got rearranged a little bit here. Yeah, I should have known that. I really feel kind of stupid. Let's go ahead and retrieve our diplomat from Riga, because I don't really care that much. Royal marriage with Sweden would be necessary if we want to get 150 opinion, at least until this aggressive expansion ticks down. But we're not quite at a point where we're going to get any new levels of technology, so we're just going to bypass that entirely. I need to find a new ally. Somebody else who would be good, so that I'd be free to kill off Sweden and not feel like I'm in trouble. Because right now, Sweden's been paying for itself in monarch points, I'll tell you that much. You know what would be nice, honestly, is getting Bohemia to like us. I don't think they ever would, really, but it'd be nice. Because they're the Emperor currently, and being allies with the Emperor is not a bad thing. They are a Western tech group, after all. Who hates Sweden? England, Bohemia, and Lithuania. Well, Venice, actually. Lithuania does not consider Sweden a rival. England, huh? Pretty strong. Huh, I kind of wonder if maybe England would make a pretty good ally. Scotland? Ha 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 ha, no. Be funny, but no. No, I don't think so. Alright, well, we're just going to move forward, I guess, a little bit more. And let's just sort of see what happens from here. But, yeah, that was a stupid mistake on my part. Very stupid. But it happens. It does happen. No guy is getting attacked right now by Gazimir. So, looks like Theodoro has decided to finish off Circassia as well. Diplomatic insult against our vassal? Okay. Or we'll ease the tension, make Sweden, Muscovy, Georgia, and Bukhara like us. Well, I guess that's another way to solve our Western arms trade issues with Sweden, isn't it? Let's recall our diplomat. We don't care. So yeah, at the end of this month, we'll find out that we get Western arms trade back. You guys should probably be, you know, doing your thing in Novgorod. Get me that trade power, please. Are you not going to move? You're not going to move. Okay, is the ship damaged? Yes. A single galley. Where did I get a galley? I don't know. I am going to tell you to stay here in Neva, and you, sir, may go forth and do this. Did I build a galley? Or did I capture one? Maybe I lost a trade ship and I captured a galley. It's entirely possible that I accidentally built a galley at one point. Well, we don't want this. We're getting rid of it. Absolutely. As far as our naval force limit, we can build 3 more caravels, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Get some more trade power going in that area. How are we looking as far as our trade is concerned? All the money is flowing from Kazan into Novgorod. We don't need to steer anything here, so that's fine. We can't steer anything out of Siberia, which is a truly massive trade node. Good lord. But no. Money is currently flowing from here into Crimea. From Crimea up to Kiev. And I'm okay with that because not very much money is flowing down into Constantinople. So this is okay. It doesn't matter if all this money is flowing down here. I mean, yes, probably Theodoro is collecting here and a little bit of money is getting taken away. But most of it is flowing up to Kiev. So the more power we have in Kiev to forward it up to Novgorod so we can collect it, the better. The more power we have in Novgorod, the more we'll collect. So the more power we have in the Baltic Sea, the more we'll kind of backwash into Novgorod and let us collect more. So less is being sent forward. And no money, it looks like, is being sent up into the White Sea. Although somehow money is getting out. So that's interesting. So yeah, focusing on Kiev and the Baltic Sea does make the most sense. I'm kind of wondering if... You know, I had an extra merchant at one point from an event, and I'm pretty sure it's been enough time that he went away before I got to even use him. I didn't even use him, did I? No, that's stupid. Whatever. I'm kind of wondering if having extra trade power in the Baltic Sea and sending that back to Novgorod is going to be better than having a merchant collecting. Let's test this. Let's find out. So currently we are making 11.87 ducats from trade. So we're going to recall you. And we are going to transfer trade power as soon as he's here from Novgorod. Okay, so he'll arrive in a few days. It's 11.87, yes? Circassia was annexed by Theodoro. Okay. So wait, did you not... What just happened? Did you not go there? I didn't see the little icon. What's happening? Where's our merchant? Where is he? Wait a minute. We have one here. Where is he? Transfer trade power, this guy. He'll arrive in so many days. It says he's forwarding. I really don't want you to forward anything. I want you to send it back. I don't think that's going to work. I think you need trade ships for that, honestly. And we are making 11.73. It's not like it's actually costing us very much, but... yeah, that's not what we want. So, let's recall this merchant. What if... well, I don't need a merchant in Astrakhan. I mean, I guess I could. I could actually take a merchant and forward it from Astrakhan into Kazan, and that'll go into Novgorod. I mean, granted, the money is mostly going my way anyway, but I guess I could force it all, because I have 93% control here. Is that going to be better than collecting trade in Novgorod? Because then I'll get some caravan power. Maybe? Let's try it. We're going to transfer trade power. And that... yeah, is exactly what we expected. Oh, wait, no. Did I want it in Astrakhan? I did. I'm sorry. That was stupid. I wanted it in Astrakhan, not Kazan. My mistake. Go there instead, please. I know, you're confused. I know. It's okay. 23% control. It says that it's not sending anything, but I think at the end of the month we'll find out that's not true. So now it's 1.73, which means that 6.69 ducats are being sent forward to Novgorod, of which we have 73% control, and we are making 12.58 ducats. That is a slight improvement. So yes, that does seem to have worked, and we are still forwarding most of the money that's coming into Kiev up into Novgorod. Okay. Sure. So what do I not control in Novgorod that's so important? Why do I not have full control here? Pskov has a little bit of... well, let's see. Trade power? Trade power modifier. No, just trade power in general. So Pskov has some provincial trade power. Namely here. Trade value of 2.8. Okay. So Lithuania has a little bit of provincial trade power. Taking Polotsk would actually remove all of that. 6.5 power. That's a bit higher than I expected, to be honest. That's 6.5. Sweden has province trade power. But they also have modifiers, luck being their primary modifier, power projection also working to their advantage. Interesting. And of course, we have provincial trade power, but we also have some trade power from light ships, combining to 231. So, Sweden also has a couple of light ships in here, combining with their 14%. How does this even add up? Let's think about that for a second, though. 4.5 trade power from light ships in the Novgorod trade node, 2.4 from the provinces, and a 14% modifier is somehow adding up to 15.7? Oh, wait, it's all coming from the transfer of traders downstream. Now, that's a whole other column that's not being shown here. Okay. Multiplied by 1.14, yep. So, primarily, they're getting their power because they are doing a transfer merchant here, which makes sense because... I see this little flag here, so I'm assuming that that's happening. Interesting. Well, we definitely want to have as much control over Novgorod trade node as possible to kind of collect as much before it moves down into the Baltic Sea. The more control we have in the Baltic Sea, of course, the better that will be as well. But in the meantime, let's just sit back and kind of let things process. Poland is going to attack Lithuania, are they? That's interesting. We would join as a regular ally. It would be twice as expensive for the enemy to take our provinces, but we will not be able to call in our own allies. Border friction. Okay. So the question is now, are they pulling me in on favors? Or if I get enough war score, are they going to give me stuff? I'm going to start fabricating a claim just in case. Let's go ahead and fabricate a claim against... where do I have claims? I have a claim against Polotsk because I believe that counts as part of the Russian region. So how about Mogilev, or whatever it is? Let's be fine. Let's pick a claim up on this one. So, are they pulling me on favors? In which case, can I not expect to get any territory from them? If that's the case, then maybe I want to decline. But if I get enough war score, are you going to transfer things to me? In which case, I want to join because, cool, we're getting to war. Of course, this way, I mean, well, I'm not going to get to humiliate them, though. But for joining the war, I will get some power projection. I mean, okay. I don't want to lose the alliance with Poland is the thing, so... I think I'm going to accept, and let's see what we can make happen with this. It's not my ideal circumstance, perhaps, but I think it'll be okay. And unfortunately, alright, so there used to be a thing in the game, right? You get called into arms, what I would say is, oh, no, wait, I'm just going to declare war immediately, so that I'm in the middle of my own war. Haha, you can't call me in. Nope, they fixed that in this patch. There's a pending call to arms, so we can't do that. So, basically, either we lose the alliance with Poland and declare our own war, or we just accept and let's see what we can get. We'll also lose 25 prestige if we decline. Let's just find out. Let's find out what happens. Well, oh gosh, dang, I did not want this to happen, but... Alright, we're gonna accept it. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and put our siege leader in charge here and make a move on their capital. Let's send you into Polotsk, let's send you here, and let's send you here. We're gonna siege down as many forts and get as much war score out of Lithuania as we can. And that way, Poland will have no choice but to respect us and give us stuff. Maybe. I am hopeful. What would have been nice, honestly, was giving stuff to my vassals. I would have liked to do that as well, but that does not appear to be an option. I think they're... No, wait. For a second, I thought that was a positive 42%. I was going to say, did they have a mothballed capital fort? In which case, huzzah for me, because woof. That's going to be a quick capital siege. But no, that didn't happen. All right, well, let's go ahead and start converting some more territory, I suppose. We have... Zlatust. Yeah, this province right here. That unrest, though, is pretty bad. Still, let's see what we can get out of this. Is this my new color? No, wait, what's this? Who are you? Moldavia. Sorry, I thought that was my vassal. Moldavia has decided to siege that down. Again, though, all that matters is the forts, and it looks like the Lithuanian army is either gone or occupied dealing with the Teutonic Order. So we'll be just fine. Go forth, my little vassal buddies. Go forth and lay siege to as much as possible. So we should get to see from here... Oh, wow, there's a lot of people involved in this. Hesse... Mecklenburg. Huh. So we'll get to see what our participation is going to be considering. So Poland is the war leader, but right now we have 54% war participation. Yeah, I mean, that's what we want to keep up, basically. And we did get a little bit of power projection because we did join a war against our rival, so that'll happen, and we'll get a claim. We'll just see what happens. It might be fine. It might. It could happen. I am looking at this and saying we're going to have a problem here, though. Separatism. It's really too bad that we can't... If they fire, then I'm not going to be able to do anything here for a while. This missionary will get stuck. So I'm questioning whether or not I harsh treatment these guys to buy myself time for one of these armies to abandon the siege and get up there. Do I do that? Do I dare? Possibly. I really want to deal with these guys. They're gonna fire, like, almost certainly. Very soon. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're gonna send some guys. This is not quite what I would have had in mind, but we'll do it anyway. Split. Nope, not split. Sorry, detach siege. There we go. Send you guys off down this direction as well. This is in mountains, yes, so it's defensive territory as well. I really cannot afford to have these guys fire on me. Do I spend 50 points to make sure that doesn't happen? I'm going to lose a lot of men if I lose this. Do I take the risk? It's a 16.8% chance. How long will it take for you guys to get here? December 5th. Several months. I think we need to buy this down. Which is not something I like to do, honestly, but, yeah, we're going to do it, because I really do not want... Here's the thing, though. I don't want the Years of Separatism. I don't want to try anything that will increase autonomy, because this is my gold province. So I want to make sure we get as much value out of that as possible, and that means buying us enough time for a military to get up there. It saddens me, it does. It's not typically how I want to spend my military power at all. Especially since I'm still working toward that last quality idea, but still. The Council of Groningen. Groningen? Either way, this is the Catholic addressing the Protestant movement, and so on. This is going to call for a little bit of reforms in the church itself and the Counter-Reformation, so that's all fine. Hey, guys, would you please do me a favor and stop transferring things to Poland? No. My war participation. I guess it doesn't matter, technically. Hey, good. Capital. Let's go ahead and send some guys down here. So how's our war participation looking now? 65%. It's pretty good. Did Bohemia not join? Bohemia did not join this war. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting, isn't it? Army organizer has died. Don't care, he wasn't our current advisor, so that doesn't make any difference to me. They are still trying to siege down the Teutonic Order's capital fort. Once that's gone, I know that Lithuania is going to make a beeline for their own capital. So I want to keep my armies relatively close by to deal with that. Aid natives expired in Russia. That is fine. More things under our control. We won a siege. Let's go down here so that Moldavia doesn't take anything. Blah, 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 blah. So basically what's going to happen is... unless I got called in on favors, and I'm not sure if the AI does that or not, but if I didn't get called in on favors, then what's going to happen is, based on my war participation score, if Poland takes any land at all, I'm going to expect this much war score to be contributed to me. So, for example, 68%, if he takes any land at all, then I expect 68% of the land that he takes to be given to me. That's how it works. I'll also get 68% of the money, 68% of the prestige from the war deal, whatever else it's going to be. Let's go ahead and just sit on his capital for a little while, I guess. It's probably fine. Actually, no, I'll just send you down this direction and siege down these last couple of provinces here. Kiev, even. Yeah. Anyway, so we'll see how that works out. It didn't say specifically that I was getting called in on favors, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. We won the siege of Polotsk, so that's done. That was that one right there. Okay. So you actually can go ahead and just go to Vilnius. I don't mind. You too, actually. It's totally fine with me. Alright. Well, we'll probably want to transfer some stuff over to Poland just so that he will accept peace. Oh, wait. Lithuania just grew? They got a fort. Cool. We found our new target. Actually, just everyone gather up here for a minute, please. Reduce the independence of the church. Gain money or gain patriarch authority. I'm going to go for the patriarch authority. Thank you very much. So let's send these units guy here. We have Moldavia. Our non-vassal, Poland's vassal, is actually being good and attaching to us. That's hilarious. Bohemia is not rival to the Teutonic Order. Let's go to Klapedia, or whatever it's called, which is actually probably exactly where the Lithuanians are going. So let's stop here until we know for sure where they are. Because the Lithuanians have like a 20 summit stack, right? Teutonic Order no longer considers Poland a rival. Because Teutonic Order actually did release Danzig. I want Danzig. I want Danzig very muchly. Don't you know? So the question now becomes, is it actually worth allying them so that I can vassalize them and make sure that I take Danzig? Not right now, but maybe. Eventually. Where's the Lithuanians? There's the Lithuanians. Never mind. Don't care. March in there. Take all their stuff, please. We've won the other siege thing. Good. So let's start heading toward Pomerania. Glorious shall this be. We have 67% war score. That is pretty funny. Well, we have some diplomats free. We should probably do some things. Let's go ahead and just improve relations with Danzig for a little while at least. Why not? Let's find out what's going to happen. It's just a one-province minor, but still. That's an important province if we intend to westernize, and it's also perhaps one of the most valuable provinces in the entire Baltic Sea. In fact, I would probably go so far as to say that it is the most powerful in the Baltic Sea. In fact, this one province minor has control over the Baltic Sea, it says. So, I'm going to go ahead and send my ships down here to the Baltic Sea. We'll make sure more of it gets transferred back up into our own node. Yeah, vassalizing them would be great, honestly. Do we have too many relations? Yes! Yes, we do. Would it be worth it in order to get Danzig under our control and eventually... Oh, our colony was damaged. What? Why did our colony get destroyed? I didn't cancel that. Did it really take that much damage and get destroyed entirely? I think it did. Well, that's just downright disappointing. Let's try that again. Send out our colonists. We just lost a little money. Not a big deal, really, but still kind of annoying. Huh. Alright. Well, Poland's going to get a bit of war participation because they sieged down the capital fort of Pomerania, but they'll separate piece them, and I'll still end up having the majority of the war participation. Mecklenburg has actually managed to do a fair bit as well. Once we get this siege down, though, that's going to increase... Oh, there we go, Pomerania. So, if we look at that, Poland is getting war reparations, annuls treaties, Russia gets 22 of the 40 ducats, Russia gets 2.5 prestige, and that's it. We don't get any power projection, but Mecklenburg did because they were rival to Pomerania. Okay. So again, I want to get this siege down. We're at 56% participation. What I should probably do now is take a look at the diplomatic map mode and say, what did I decide that I want? All of this is mine. Or at least is declared as for me, and you want all of this. So I should give you control over all these provinces. Probably is what that means. Right? So let's do that. Let's give the war leader his stuff so that he'll be more inclined to peace out. Give you this. Who decided that we care about Ostleberg? You did. I'm not going to give you that one quite yet, though. As far as Pskov, though, you have claims on all of this. Riga has none. I have claims on these two. So I'm going to give over Vilnius. Actually, no. I don't know how this works. So I could hand over the occupation of Vilnius and Breslau to Pskov. And because Pskov doesn't have that level of war participation, does that mean that when Poland calculates their deal, they wouldn't give these out? Maybe. Maybe I'd rather just hold on to this. I'm going to sort of try it. I'm going to give Vilnius's occupation over to Pskov. Because that's the more valuable. If it's going to work, I'd rather get that one, so let's find out. And for some reason, Pskov did not hand this one over to anyone. Which is weird because I've specifically said that I want it, and I know you don't have a claim. So, Pskov, I'm not really sure what you did. I guess because... Oh, that's interesting. Because Poland does not declare this as vital interest, Pskov did not hand it over to them in the war. Oh, interesting. I'm learning some things about how the system works. I like it. Alright, well that's enough for this video, I think, so thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus. If you enjoyed this video, hit that button, like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.